Think you can't drive with epilepsy? These 10 myths might shock you, and the truth could save your license. Myth number 1. If you have epilepsy, you can never drive again. Fact: many people with epilepsy can drive legally if their seizures are well controlled. Most states, and many countries, require a seizure-free period, often between 3 months and 1 year, before a driver's license can be reinstated. Rules vary by region, so local DMV laws matter. Myth number 2. You can decide for yourself when it's safe to drive again after a seizure. Fact: driving after a seizure is regulated by law. In many places, your doctor is required to report your condition to the DMV, and you need medical clearance to return to driving. It's not just a personal decision, it's a legal and safety matter. Myth number 3. If you're seizure-free on medication, you're guaranteed to keep your license. Fact: even on medication, breakthrough seizures can happen. If you have one while licensed, you may need to stop driving and restart the seizure-free waiting period. Myth number 4. It's only dangerous to drive if you have tonic-clonic seizures. Fact: other seizure types, such as focal seizures with impaired awareness or absence seizures, can still cause dangerous lapses in awareness or control. Even a brief moment of lost focus at highway speeds can cause a crash. Myth number 5. Doctors can keep your epilepsy a secret from the DMV. Fact: in some states, like California, Delaware, and Nevada, doctors are legally required to report patients with seizures. In other states, it's up to the patient to self-report. Not reporting when required can lead to legal consequences. Myth number 6. If you lose your license due to seizures, it's permanent. Fact: licenses are often reinstated after you meet medical and legal requirements, usually involving a seizure-free period and a doctor's note confirming control. Myth number 7. Driving with epilepsy only risks your own life. Fact: a seizure behind the wheel can harm passengers, pedestrians, and other drivers. That's why laws are strict. They're about public safety, not punishment. Myth number 8. If your seizures only happen at night, driving rules don't apply to you. Fact: some licensing agencies still require a seizure-free period even for nocturnal epilepsy, because there's always a risk seizures could shift to daytime. Each case is reviewed individually. Myth number 9. Once you pass your driving test, your medical history won't matter anymore. Driving eligibility is an ongoing responsibility. If your condition changes or you have a seizure after licensing, you must follow your state's reporting rules. Passing the test doesn't grant lifelong clearance. Myth 10. You can just hide your epilepsy from the DMV to keep driving. Fact: failing to disclose when required can lead to fines, license suspension, and even criminal charges if a crash occurs. Insurance companies may also refuse coverage after an undisclosed medical condition is revealed. Abiding by the laws of driving and having a seizure or epilepsy diagnosis is not to hinder but to help keep you safe as well and those outside of your vehicle. The truth of the matter is, there may be periods of time in your life where you are in a waiting period of driving due to seizures. Hurting yourself or someone else simply is not worth the risk of not following the rules of the law and being honest if you have breakthrough seizures. What about self-driving vehicles? The future of self-driving vehicles is promising, but for those with epilepsy, the road ahead is uncertain. While companies like Tesla are advancing autonomous vehicle technology, the laws and regulations surrounding epilepsy and driving privileges vary by state. Some states have not yet prepared for a future where individuals with epilepsy can legally operate self-driving cars. The California DMV, for example, allows individuals with epilepsy to undergo evaluation to ensure they can drive safely. However, the pace of legislation regarding epilepsy and driver's licenses has not kept pace with the advancements in autonomous vehicle technology. This raises questions about the future of independence and freedom for those who are dependent on having transportation for their day-to-day activities due to seizures.